We can see the lake from our hotel.
I don't have a pen.
You can use mine.
Can you speak any foreign languages?
I can come and see you tomorrow if you like.
The word dream can be a noun or a verb.
I'm afraid I can't come to the party on Friday.
We are able to see the lake from our hotel.
I can't sleep.
I haven't been able to sleep recently.
Tom can come tomorrow.
Tom might be able to come tomorrow.
Maria can speak French, Spanish and English.
Applicants for the job must be able to speak 2 foreign languages.
We had a lovely room in the hotel. We could see the lake.
As soon as I walked into the room, I could smell gas.
I was sitting at the back of the theatre and couldn't hear very well.
My grandfather could speak 5 languages.
We were totally free. We could do what we wanted.
The fire spread through the building very quickly, but fortunately everybody was able to escape.
We didn't know where David was, but we managed to find him in the end. Jack was an excellent tennis player when he was younger. He could beat anybody.
Jack and Andy played a match yesterday. Andy played well, but Jack managed to beat him.
My grandfather couldn't swim.
We looked for David everywhere, but we couldn't find him.
Andy played well, but he couldn't beat Jack.
Listen. I can hear something.
I listened. I could hear something.
What should we do tonight?
We could go to the cinema.
When you go to Paris next month, you could stay with Sarah.
Yes, I suppose I could.
I'm so tired. I could sleep for a week.
I can stay with Sarah when I go to Paris. Maybe I could stay with Sarah when I go to Paris. This is a wonderful place. I could stay here forever.
The story could be true, but I don't think it is.
I don't know what time Lisa is coming. She could get here at any time.
The weather can change very quickly in the mountains.
The weather is nice now, but it could change.
I'm so tired I could sleep for a week. I was so tired I could have slept for a week.
The situation is bad, but it could be worse. The situation was bad, but it could have been worse.
Why did you stay at a hotel when you were in Paris? You could have stayed with Sarah. David was lucky. He could have hurt himself when he fell, but he's okay.
I couldn't live in a big city. I'd hate it.
Everything is fine right now. Things couldn't be better.
We had a really good holiday. It couldn't have been better.
The trip was cancelled last week. Paul couldn't have gone anyway because he was ill.
My house is very near the motorway.
It must be very noisy.
You've been travelling all day. You must be tired.
Joe is a hard worker.
Joe? You must be joking. He doesn't do anything.
Louise must get very bored in her job. She does the same thing every day.
I'm sure Sally gave me her address. I must have it somewhere.
You've just had lunch. You can't be hungry already.
They haven't lived here for very long. They can't know many people.
There's nobody at home. They must have gone out.
We used to live very near the motorway.
Did you? It must have been noisy.
I've lost one of my gloves.
You must have dropped it somewhere.
Sarah hasn't contacted me. She can't have got my message.
Tom walked into a wall. He can't have been looking where he was going. Sarah couldn't have got my message.
Tom couldn't have been looking where he was going.
Where's Ben?
He may be in his office.
He might be having lunch.
Ask Anne. She might know.
It may be true.
Or,
It might be true.
she might know.
Or,
She may know.
It may not be true.
She might not work here anymore.
I wonder why Kate didn't answer her phone.
She may have been asleep.
I can't find my phone anywhere.
You might have left it at work.
Why wasn't Amy at the meeting yesterday?
She might not have known about it.
I wonder why David was in such a bad mood yesterday.
He may not have been feeling well.
It's a strange story, but it could be true.
You could have left your phone at work.
Sarah couldn't have got my message, otherwise she would have replied.
I wonder why Sarah hasn't replied to my message. I suppose she might not have got it.
I haven't decided yet where to go on holiday. I may go to Ireland.
Take an umbrella with you. It might rain later.
The bus isn't always on time. We might have to wait a few minutes.
Amy may not go out tonight. She isn't feeling well.
There might not be enough time to discuss everything at the meeting.
I'll be late this evening.
I may be late this evening.
Or,
I might be late this evening.
I may go to Ireland.
Or,
I might go to Ireland.
Jane might be able to help you.
Or,
Jane may be able to help you.
If they paid me better, I might work harder.
don't phone at 8:30. I'll be watching the football on television.
Don't phone at 8:30. I might be watching the football on TV.
Or,
Don't phone at 8:30. I may be watching the football on TV.
I'm going to Ireland in July.
I might be going to Ireland soon.
Or,
I may be going to Ireland soon.
What time are you going out?
well, I'm ready, so I might as well go now.
Buses are so expensive these days, you might as well get a taxi.
You can't turn right here. You have to turn left.
I have to wear glasses for reading.
Robert can't come out with us this evening. He has to work late.
Last week, Tina broke her arm and had to go to hospital.
I haven't had to go to the doctor for ages.
What do I have to do to get a new driving licence?
Karen doesn't have to work Saturdays.
Why did you have to leave early?
They can't fix my computer, so I'll have to buy a new one.
Or,
They can't fix my computer, so I'm going to have to buy a new one.
Tom might have to work late tomorrow.
Or,
Tom may have to work late tomorrow.
it's later than I thought. I must go.
Or,
I have to go.
I haven't spoken to Sue for ages. I must phone her.
or,
I haven't spoken to Sue for ages. I have to phone her.
Mark is a really nice person. You must meet him.
Or,
Mark is a really nice person. You have to meet him.
I have to work from 8:30 to 5:30 every day.
Jane has to travel a lot for her work.
Applications for the job must be received by the 18th of May.
answer all the questions. You must write your answers in ink.
We didn't have much time. We had to hurry. You must keep this a secret. You mustn't tell anyone.
You don't have to tell Tom what happened. I can tell him myself.
I promised I would be on time. I mustn't be late. I don't have to be at the meeting, but I think I'll go anyway.
I've got to work tomorrow.
Or,
I have to work tomorrow.
when has Helen got to go?
Or,
When does Helen have to go?
Don't tell anybody what I said. You must keep it a secret.
We haven't got much time. We must hurry.
You must keep it a secret. You mustn't tell anyone. We must be very quiet. We mustn't make any noise.
We've got plenty of time. We needn't hurry.
Joe can stay here. He needn't come with us.
We don't need to hurry.
Paul and Sue decided to go to a restaurant. They reserved a table. But the restaurant was almost empty, so they needn't have reserved a table. Everything will be okay. You needn't worry.
Everything was okay. You needn't have worried.
Why did he get up at 5 o'clock? He needn't have got up so early. He could have stayed in bed longer.
He didn't need to get up early, so he didn't.
He didn't need to get up early, but it was a beautiful morning, so he did.
You look tired. You should go to bed.
The government should do more to improve education.
Should we invite Stephanie to the party?
Yes, I think we should.
I think the government should do more to improve education.
I don't think you should work so hard.
Do you think I should apply for this job?
Yes, I think you should.
You shouldn't believe everything you read in the newspapers.
You should apologize.
You must apologize.
Or,
You have to apologize.
Where's Tina? She should be here by now.
The price on this packet is wrong. It should be £2.50, not £3.50.
that man on the motorbike should be wearing a helmet.
Helen has been studying hard for the exam, so she should pass.
There are plenty of hotels in the town. It shouldn't be hard to find a place to stay.
You missed a great party last night. You should have come. Why didn't you?
I wonder why they're so late. They should have got here long ago.
I'm feeling sick. I shouldn't have eaten so much.
She shouldn't have been listening to our conversation. It was private.
You look tired. You should go to bed now.
You went to bed very late last night. You should have gone to bed earlier.
Do you think I ought to apply for this job?
Jack ought not to go to bed so late.
It was a great party last night. You ought to have come.
Helen has been studying hard for the exam, so she ought to pass.
I insisted that he should apologize.
Doctors recommend that everyone should eat plenty of fruit. What do you suggest we should do? It's essential that everyone should be here on time.
Many people are demanding that something should be done about the problem.
It's essential that everyone be here on time.
I insisted that he apologize.
What do you suggest we do?
Many people are demanding that something be done about the problem.
It's essential that everyone is here on time.
I insisted that he apologized.
What do you suggest we should do?
Or,
What do you suggest we do?
Jane won the lottery. I suggested that she should buy a car with the money she'd won.
Or,
Jane won the lottery. I suggested that she buy a car.
or,
Jane won the lottery. I suggested that she bought a car.
It's strange that he should be late. He's usually on time.
I was surprised that he should say such a thing.
We have no jobs at present, but if the situation should change, we will contact you.
Should the situation change, we will contact you.
Shall I leave now?
No, I should wait a bit.
I'm going out now. Is it cold out?
Yes, I should wear a coat.
I shouldn't stay up too late. You have to be up early tomorrow.
I have to meet Amy in 10 minutes. I'd better go now or I'll be late.
Shall I take an umbrella?
Yes, you'd better. It might rain.
We'd better stop for petrol soon. The tank is almost empty.
The jacket looks good on you. Are you going to buy it?
I'd better not. It's too expensive.
You don't look very well. You'd better not go out tonight.
I'd better phone Chris, hadn't I?
I'd better go to the bank now.
Or,
I'd better go to the bank tomorrow.
It might rain. We'd better take an umbrella.
it's late. You'd better go.
Or,
It's late. You should go.
You're always at home. You should go out more often.
It's a great film. You should go and see it.
The film starts at 8:30. You'd better go now or you'll be late.
it's time to go home.
Or,
It's time for us to go home.
It's late. It's time we went home.
It's time they were here. Why are they so late?
This situation can't continue. It's time you did something about it.
He's very selfish. It's time he realised that he isn't the most important person in the world.
Jack is a great talker, but it's about time he did something instead of just talking.
It would be nice to buy a new car, but we can't afford it.
I'd love to live by the sea.
Shall I tell Chris what happened?
No, I wouldn't say anything.
They helped us a lot. I don't know what we'd have done without their help.
I didn't tell Sam what happened. He wouldn't have been pleased.
I would call Lisa, but I don't have her number. I would have called Lisa, but I didn't have her number.
I'm not going to invite them to the party. They wouldn't come anyway. I didn't invite them to the party. They wouldn't have come anyway.
I would call Lisa if I had her number. I would have called Lisa if I'd had her number. I'll stay a little longer. I've got plenty of time. I'd stay a little longer, but I really have to go now.
I'll call Lisa. I have her number. I'd call Lisa, but I don't have her number.
I'll call you on Sunday.
Tom said he'd call me on Sunday.
I promise I won't be late. Amy promised that she wouldn't be late.
Damn, the car won't start.
Lisa was annoyed because her car wouldn't start.
I tried to warn him, but he wouldn't listen to me.
The car wouldn't start.
When we were children, we lived by the sea. In summer, if the weather was fine, we would all get up early and go for a swim.
Whenever Richard was angry, he would walk out of the room.
Whenever Richard was angry, he used to walk out of the room.
can you wait a moment, please?
Or,
Could you wait a moment, please?
Helen, can you do me a favour?
Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the airport? Do you think you could take me to the station?
Helen, will you do me a favour?
Would you please be quiet? I'm trying to concentrate.
can I have these postcards, please?
Or,
Can I get these postcards, please?
Could I have the salt, please?
May I have these postcards, please?
Hello, can I speak to Steve, please?
Could I use your phone?
Sure.
Do you think I could borrow your bike?
May I come in?
Yes, please do.
Do you mind if I use your phone?
Sure, go ahead.
Is it all right if I come in?
Yes, of course.
Can I get you a cup of coffee?
That would be nice.
Can I help you?
No, it's all right. I can manage.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Yes, please.
Would you like to eat with us tonight?
I'd love to.
I'd like some information about hotels, please.
I'd like to try on this jacket, please.